up, everybody? So today we are going to open up the third and final brick. Now, what are these? Well, I went to a thrift store in Covina, California called the Yard Sale, okay? Somebody created these little bricks and they had them for sale. Now, I bought 3 of them. I actually made 2 videos of them already. If you guys want to go check them out, they're pretty fun, especially the first one. I'm quite impressed with what's come out of these things so far. Let's just say that. Now, this one had the Robin Roberts post. Okay, I'm quite excited for that. I wanted to say this one for last because I definitely need this for my team set. Now, I did mention that I'm not going to be collecting modern cards anymore. However, I did pick up the 2024 Dodgers team cards, okay, the tops. Now, I'm thinking I should have waited because now I have to buy the tops update. I am going to be buying some modern cards, guys. Just I'm not going to be buying no more blaster boxes. That's it, guys. I'm done with all that stuff, the packs. But I will be buying modern cards every now and then. I am going to be filling in my Dodgers team sets. I need a whole bunch of it from the 90s, or early 2000s. And I found a guy who has a whole lot of them. Now, this only cost me $5. In fact, let's just open it up right now. Just kind of show you guys. There you go. 2024. Again, I should have waited for that a little bit. However, the main focus is this little bad boy. What do we have here? Well, a Robin Roberts, a 1970s card right there. We have Tom Seaver, another one from 1970s right there. Tom Seaver right here. You got Carlton Fisk right there, and I can't read backwards. Mike Schmidt, 87, Pete Rose. So, I wonder what's inside this little bad boy. I wonder if there's going to be some more vintage. We've been pulling out some pretty good vintage out of these things. Again, these bricks are pretty fun, guys. They're pretty fun. But it's the third and final one, so let's open it up. Alright, guys, so let's take a closer look of this brick right here. Again, a Robin Roberts right there. I believe that's 1962 post. We have a 1970s Topps card right there. You got the Seaver and the Negro. You have the Carlton Fisk, the Tom Seaver. You have Rod Carew, another 1970s right there. A Gentome, pretty cool. Pete Rose, and a Mike Schmidt, 1987. So these bricks are pretty fun. Oh, before we get started, for all you Dodger fans who are wondering what the 2024 Topps series looks like, 1 and 2. Again, I should have waited for the update series to buy them all, but now I got to do that, so it's no big deal. The Yamamoto rookie card, finally, I got that in my hands. Pretty cool. Gavin Lux, Ohtani as a Dodger. Finally got one of those as well. JD Martinez, who's no longer a Dodger. That's pretty cool. Dodgers lineup stays dangerous. Grrr. All right, Hernandez, Rojas, Hayward, Outman, Doug Kirsch, Dustin May, Joe Kelly, Will Smith. That's pretty cool. Teoscar, Max Muncy. So these are pretty cool. I like the design. It's definitely different. Walkie Buehler. Talking about Walkie Buehler, man, I don't know. This guy, I think he has a dead arm now, guys. It's gonna take him a little while to get back to where he was at, which sucks because this year is his free agency. So will he come back as a Dodger? Who knows? But the Dodgers just have a whole lot of dangerous pitchers because they all end up in the disables list or injuries list. I guess you can't say the DL anymore nowadays because people get offended, but whatever. All right, so let's open up this little brick right here. Enough Dodger talk because that's all we do over here. I know a lot of you guys are Dodger fans, but not all of you guys. Okay, let's be extra careful. Now, these bricks are really fun. Like these other 2 that we opened up. The first one, wow, was very impressive. The second one, not so much. It was still quite impressive, but not as impressive as the first one. So I'm quite excited to see what this third one is all about. Okay, let's kind of be careful over here. Off the bat, a 1970s card right there. We need this for the binders, definitely. That's pretty cool. So the Hall of Famers will sit right here in the side. Pete Rose, Mike Schmidt. The modern Hall of Famers will put right there. We'll put the vintage there. Another modern right there. Another vintage right there, and I think the other ones are in the bottom, so we'll just have to kind of wait for that. So let's kind of grab a little brick and see what we have. A modern vintage right there, Bill Robinson, Cardinal. Oh, look at this beater. Wow, crazy. Crazy. What the hell happened to this card right here? Ozinski. We should ask you, what the hell happened to you? I always wonder what happened to cards like that, guys. Like, how do they end up like that? It's really bizarre. At what point in time do they end up looking like that, all damaged? Okay, so Dwayne Ward, we got Wetland right there, Gardner, Mike Sharpson, Carlos Hernandez, Swindle, Cedeno, Santiago, McClure, Hammond, Jeff Conine. We got Smith, Holmes. Okay, let's kind of speed it up now because Quisenberry, Martinez. What are these? Fleer? What year is that? 1984 Fleer? Okay. Not too shabby. Raleigh Fingers, that's pretty cool. Set him to the side. Tony Perez, we'll set him to the side. Phil Necro. Don Sutton, Eckersley. Wow, that's pretty cool. That came out of nowhere, guys. A bunch of like star players and Hall of Famers right there on that last couple cards. Okay, so I can't even read this name because it's so shiny. Bob Hamlin, I think it is. Okay. Let me see what else. A bunch of El Benchos. Ozzie Smith. Greg Maddux. Pretty cool. Doing the splits. Robin Ventura. Frank Thomas. Oh, I remember this card. I had this card when I was a kid. That's pretty cool. Cecil Fielder. Charles Johnson. You got Juan Gonzalez. You got Sandberg. Dick Perez. That's pretty cool. I can dig that. Ryan Sandberg again. Another Sandberg. Another Sandberg. A Gwynn. A Ryan. Javi Lopez, if you want to consider him a star player. Yes and no, maybe so. We got a Nolan Ryan. Kirby Puckett. Greg Harris. We got Lewis. Langston. Okay, nothing there. Wow, we're getting a good handful of star players and Hall of Famers. It's crazy. All right, another stack. This is Bowman. You got Mike Hampton, all young. I wonder if this is his rookie card. Interesting. But we'll set him on the side later. Actually, we'll set him on the side right now. We'll put him right there. We really don't know. Charlie Huff. So yeah, this thing has a whole bunch of... You got Mark Wallers. This thing has a whole bunch of randomness, guys. It's really crazy. These are really fun. Fred Lynn, Suter. I think this guy's a Hall of Famer. We'll set him on the side, I think. I could be wrong. Jim Rice, Andre Dawson, you got Ted Simmons, Pedro Guerrero, not a star, he's not a Hall of Famer, but he's a star player, as far as the Dodgers go. You got Sandberg right there, we got Smith, Will Clark, we'll set Clark right here, we'll set Kenny Lofton right there, Jeff Bagel, which is, I believe, a sticker, it looks like a sticker, pretty interesting. John Smoltz, Raul Mondesi, okay. Yeah, guys, these bricks are, wow, they're quite impressive. They're definitely fun for sure. Now, would I buy this again? Probably not. Maybe one or two. That's it. Nothing more than that. Notice Dixon. I always felt like he looked dead. It's crazy, like a skeleton. Crazy guy. Rod Carew, Steve Carlton. So, yeah, I don't think I would buy this again. However, this has been really, really fun. And I can't remember the last time I bought something like this, you know, like these little bricks or repacks, where I actually had so much fun with them. Wow, like, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain it, you know, compared to the ones from Target, you know, those repacks from there, you know, like those 100 cards that they kind of put together, and a lot of it's pretty much garbage. This has been quite impressive, I should go back to that thrift store to see if they kind of upgraded these or if they added more. I actually haven't been back since I bought these. There's really no reason for me to go because I don't really shop at thrift stores anymore. Now, it's not like they were back in the day where you can find all sorts of cool stuff at a thrift store, especially vintage clothing, vintage records. And you would see a lot of, you know, baseball cards, but for the most part in the 90s, okay? Nothing too crazy. This is probably one of very few and rare times that I've seen bricks that actually had some vintage in it. That's why I kind of, you know, was very interested in this at the time. You know, also at the time I was collecting a lot of modern stuff, so that's why I bought them. But I should go back to that store just to kind of see if there's any more of these bricks over there, so I can let you guys know that whoever lives around the area, you know, to go check it out. There's a lot of you guys that live around the area. Jim Tommy right there, Cecil Fielder. You got Benny Santiago. What are these? Baseball's Best. I've never seen these. Roberto Alomar. You got Sandberg. You got George Brett, Bobby Bowe, Clemens, Ozzie Smith, Bonds, Ron Gant, Carlton Fisk, Steve Avery. You got Yount right there, Will Clark, Jim Abbott, Barry Larkin. Wow, this is like, it's really crazy. A lot of star players here. Julio Franco, you got David Justice, Joe Carter, Dale Murphy, Dawson, Gooden, Bo Jackson. You got Bagwell, which is a rookie card. Are these rookie cards? Do they say rookies? Oh, no, they don't. Okay. It just says it in the top corner. You got Knobloch right there. You got Bell, Clayton, Chino or Chito Martinez, Ivan Rodriguez, Todd Hundley, Eric Karros, Von Peppel. What are these? McDonald's cards? Is that what they are? Am I reading that correctly? 1992 McDonald's cards. Yeah, that's what they are. That's crazy. Doesn't even say McDonald's on them. That's pretty crazy. This is pretty trippy. Never seen those before. So we'll just set those to the side right there. Let's grab this stack right here. You got Parker, Necro, Seaver, Sandberg, Clemens, Rigetti. Okay, so let's set these up here. El Benchos, 1980. Oh, 83. Oops. Excuse me. Right there. I thought they were 1980s. A lot of the early 80s stuff kind of looks the same to me. For some reason. Oh, some 1979s. You got the Blue Jays. Unfortunately, the 1979 Topps Blue Jays doesn't really have anybody notable, let's just say. Impressive, you know. So, pretty much El Benchos right here. But 1979 Topps, which is cool. I'll take them. Anything vintage, I'll take for sure. Okay, let's see what you have here. Now, what cards are these? I've never seen these before either. Again. Oh, 96. Oh, right. Again, I'm kind of like in the late 90s, 2000s. Yeah, I'm very unfamiliar with some baseball cards because I kind of stopped collecting once I got into high school. And then I didn't start collecting again until I got, until I left high school shortly after 08, I think it was. Graduated 02. So I guess those 10 years, 10 years of not collecting baseball cards, and then until I got back into it in 07, 08-ish, around there. 1978 Topps, that's pretty cool. Again, Blue Jays. There's nothing too crazy in the Blue Jays from the late 70s. I know that for a fact because I had the set already completed, and I looked at those cards thousands of times from collecting. All right, I believe these are 84, Bob Welch, Quinsbury, Bert Blyleven, who don't get a whole lot of hobby love. All right. We're coming towards the end. Reggie Jackson. It's pretty sweet. And whatever this is, we'll throw that to the side. So, another quite impressive brick, guys. Unfortunately, we only got one Hall of Famer, vintage Hall of Famer from the 60s. But a whole bunch of 78 stuff, a whole bunch of 79, sprinkled in with some stuff from the mid-70s. 67, I believe, or 66. Yep, 66. 1970. So, a nice little short stack of vintage, but nothing too crazy other than this Robin Roberts. Now, we did get a lot of the modern vintage. That's what you would like to call it, right? Modern vintage, because it's modern cars, but it's also considered vintage now, since a lot of this is like 80s and 90s. So I do have a good handful of that stuff, which is pretty impressive. That's pretty cool. A lot of 90s junk wax era stuff. I know a lot of people don't like calling it that. I got me some pretty cool cards right here. Gonzalez, Palmeiro, Wells. Not Hall of Famers, but some pretty studs. I do feel like Kenny Lofton's going to be a Hall of Famer at one point. And then a bunch of whatever these are. And a bunch of El Benchos right here. So I feel like we did pretty well. I'm quite impressed with this McDonald's stuff. I've never even seen it. And I'm adding a 2024 Dodgers team cards into my binders. So that's what we have today, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Wow, check this out. A post 1962 Robin Roberts, which is going to go into my binders. Sweet. See you guys all later. Toodles.